China's newest and most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, is now fully operational. China already has the world's largest naval fleet, and their 3 carriers give the PLA Navy the ability to extend its military reach well beyond its shores. No other country in Asia operates aircraft carriers except India, which has 2. Beijing's growing naval strength is reshaping the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific and raising alarms. So what is the significance of China's latest hardware addition, both in technology and for regional security? I'm Divya Gopalan, and you're watching Connected on Taiwan Plus. To find out how much of a game changer the Fujian is likely to be, we're joined by Ying Lin. He is an associate professor at the Graduate Institute of International Affairs and Strategic Studies at Tamkang University in New Taipei City, Taiwan. And from New Delhi, we're joined by Captain Kamlesh K. Agnihotri, a senior fellow at the National Maritime Foundation in India. He was also a Ministry of Foreign Affairs Taiwan fellow in 2024. Great to have you both on the program. Kamlesh, if it's all right, I'm going to start with you. You were a naval captain, so I would love to get your perspective on this latest defense hardware we're seeing from China, the Fujian carrier. How significant is this addition to China's military power?
There is absolutely no doubt that it is a huge and significant development for the Chinese military capabilities because the technology is totally different. China till 10 years back used to say that that is the only one of the P5 powers which does not have an aircraft carrier. And within next 10 to 12 years, it has developed 3 aircraft carriers. Of course, the first one was a model which was refurbished, and the second one was again a model which was based on the first one. This Fujian is a totally new technology, wherein they have built a flat top indigenously, and that too is a indigenous electromagnetic aircraft launch system that is called the EMALS. So it is a huge development and ab initio development without any help from any outside power. It has huge ramifications for the military power of China, but it will take some time for it to become fully operational and fully combat effective.
Great. Ying, building on what Kamlesh has said, can you tell us how it's technologically different from China's other 2 carriers?
Yes, I think the important thing is using the EMALS laser system. It will be let the jet fighter don't need to using the jump style to take off. They can direct to using the the American style, direct to carry more the weapon, more the bomb, more the missile, and take off. And especially in this Chinese Fujian aircraft carrier, they also it's a style can take off like the early warning craft. Early warning craft that can help the jet fighter to joint operation. It can to set the more information and search more area. So as we know, this will be totally different like the Liaoning and the Shandong. They will be the PLA Navy and especially PLA can have the more power to driving near the Western Pacific or in the first island chain. It will be such powerful then like the Liaoning and Shandong.
Right. Now, we'll step back and take a wider look at what this means globally. So to put this in perspective, let's take a look at the number of fully fledged aircraft carriers, not helicopter carriers, currently being operated by different countries. The Americans are leading the battle groups with 11 aircraft carriers, including 10 Nimitz-class carriers and 1 Ford-class. With Fujian commissioned in 2025, China now has 3 carriers, while the United Kingdom has 2 Queen Elizabeth class in operation. The Indian Navy has 2 fully operational carrier battle groups, one of which is indigenously built. 3 other countries, each with 1 aircraft carrier in their possessions, are Italy, France, and Russia. but its Admiral Kuznetsov often undergoes repairs. So a lot of countries have vessels that can carry fighter aircrafts, but they are not classified as aircraft carriers. Ying, you've analyzed the Fujian's deployments under post-commissioning trials, saying that it's likely to conduct a large number of aircraft integration trials. Can you explain the objective of those?
So in this time, I will be think Fujian it will be recently they will be joining some PLA the operation, especially like through the cross tree, or they will be they also driving go to the north side, they like the Eastern China Sea. It will be combined the mainland China or we directly PRC. They want to be showing that I direct say that's showing his muscle. It will be like the gumbo diplomacy and showing the flag. That's true tactical. They want to let the other country will be known. Now they have the more aircraft carry and the more aircraft carry because in the before, although yes they have the Liaoning and Shandong. But they were only like the Liaoning, they only have a 24, 25 jet fighter. Shandong only like a 35 or 30. So they need the Liaoning plus Shandong. Their jet fighter almost like the one American aircraft carry. So that's the problem because the aircraft carry that is only a ship. That is only a ship. How to let the capability, how to fight, his capability is come from the jet fighter. So if you are don't enough jet fighter, you cannot do anything, or you are only not more mission you can do. So in this chance, when we can watch it now, they have 3 aircraft carry, and the Shandong is can to it can to the more to let the PLA and using their navy can be near driving the Taiwan or the near driving in the Western Pacific to showing his muscle.
Okay, we've been talking about different kinds of aircraft carriers, so let's compare the Fujian to the USS Gerald Ford. That's the biggest battleship in the world, which incidentally was on active duty during the U.S. operation to capture Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro. The American carrier is longer, heavier, nuclear-powered, and holds more aircraft with additional advanced systems compared to its Chinese counterpart. Fujian's most groundbreaking technological feature is its 3 advanced electromagnetic aircraft launch systems, or EMALS, and integrated electric propulsion, or IEP. But Gerald Ford uses 4 EMALS on board, along with the Advanced Arresting Gear, or AAG, advanced radar, and integrated combat systems. Now, going back to what you were saying, Kamlesh, China's Fujian aircraft carrier, as we said, has those specifics. How does their technologies compare to the Gerald R. Fords in particular in being able to launch different types of aircraft?
Yeah, the concept behind the electromagnetic aircraft launch system is same in the US as well as in China. The Americans, after the commissioning of the Gerald Ford, took around 4 years for the EMALS to get fully operationally ready and certified as combat capable. So that is the kind of lead time activity required to carry out trials on a particular equipment, get the skill sets going, get the final integration and precision going. And then it is not just about showcasing that we can launch an aircraft from the EMAL system. It is how much in combat you can optimize the sortie rates, and you can do various other deck-based operations on a seamless process-based approach, so that you get the maximum bang for the buck. Maximum aircraft can be in the air, they can be coming down and landing at the same time. So it's a whole ecosystem that goes around an aircraft carrier. The Americans, so experience counts. So while on a comparative basis, the Chinese have an EMAL system, and they are also trying to prove the aircraft launch and recoveries during their trials and during their operational sorties after commissioning. The experience and expertise, that timeline cannot be compressed. So if Americans took 4 years to get their EMALS operational. And even if we compress a little bit with regard to China, because in China the manpower can be forced to compress timelines because of its unique regime. Even then, we have to take things that the complete system, and particularly when the system has come up without the assistance of anybody, uh, may take some time to become operational.
Taking into account what Kamlesh has been saying about the lead time it takes for training, getting the manpower in place, and the technology up to scratch, tried and tested.
Yes, I think in this time, as we know, each kind of the weapon still is driving by the people. Especially you're the jet fighter. You still need you're the pilot. So in sometimes when we should sailing now they will be have a totally different style to take off. So the pilot they need to the retraining again. So if you are if you have the enough the experience driving in the Liaoning or Shandong, but now if you go into the Fujian, you need to the retraining again. You need to the studying and you have to know how to driving, take off and landing on this the new aircraft carrier. So sometimes I will be think they will be have the gap. They will be let the PLA. They have to need the retraining the jet fighter, the pilot, and especially when we through the knowing, maybe they will be have the more time to let the new type aircraft the carry and the pilots can be the training and the cooperation together. So in this time, I will be think they will be need 1 year or more than 2 year to retraining the jet fighter.